Alright, welcome everybody. I was tired, I didn't want to do this. I'm just kidding. So, first of all, I want to say I'm so excited that we were featured on Chicago's Virtual Pride, because with everything going on and being stuck at home with the virus and Pride being canceled, I wanted to make something that people could still celebrate Pride and at the same time learn how to make something. So today we're going to do the rainbow roll cake, and it's very easy. And then at the end, if you decide to make one, go ahead and take a picture, hashtag it Swallow Your Pride, because we're eating cake. And then I'll pick, me and a bunch of people will pick, and we'll see if your picture ends up on the website, and there might be a gift raffle at the end of it. So let's go ahead and start. I prepped everything last night. I was up all night prepping, tired. So it's very simple. You can actually find the recipe on my website at jerrytopping.com, and it shows you how to make it. Like, it's super simple, it's foolproof, and I apologize ahead of time, but this mixer is like really loud. So we're going to begin with, I know the recipe I posted online says 4 eggs, but I'm going to go ahead and whip up 5. Follow the recipe online. This recipe is for me. I wanted to make extra batter because I didn't want to look like an idiot not having enough batter for all the food diet. And then we're going to add the sugar. So just plain old granulated sugar, sugar and eggs. I don't know, I didn't go to Pride last year, and I think I had a cake to do or something. And then this year I wanted to go, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not going. Again, you could mix this with a hand mixer. Just make sure you have a nice big bowl. And you're going to whip it for about 5 minutes or so on high. I just started doing it, like, doing my videos like the makeup artist, and I have my spatula. There we go. So your main goal with this is you want to whip it until it's light and fluffy, but you don't want to over whip it, because then your cake will crack, you know? And your cake is going to have a crack, and I don't know, you want that, if not, that's fine. And then it's also going to overbake, so you want to make sure, and I'll show you exactly how much. Wait, you didn't go to Pride last year either, right? No, I didn't go. I should get a giant float and be on Pride and then play Rihanna's cake. I was just throwing whipped cream at the crowd. I was just saying that, you know, when I do filming, whether it's like for TV work or something, I'm always calm, relaxed, and chill, because you can edit all that stuff out. And my biggest fear with making live videos is always screwing up. And so, if this doesn't come out right, which it will, that's always in the back of my mind.
So somebody said that most cakes do have a crack.
Depends what cake they're talking about. I would hope every cake has a crack. Pretty fast, we're almost there. I'm wondering how many people are actually going to try making this. Like, I'll show you. It's very simple. Now, with most foam cakes, the rise and the leavening, we're almost there. The rise and the leavening, which what makes it grow, comes from the eggs. For the recipe I did for the rainbow cake, we're going to use food coloring and we're going to mix it slightly more. So the way I made it foolproof for you is it has baking powder. And that baking powder is going to make up for the over mixing that we're going to do. I should have that fried like with a giant float. So if you use food coloring, I like to use industrial color food coloring because you don't need to add a lot and it's very strong color. I was gonna say flavor. You could add flavoring to the cake right now. Whatever flavoring you like, you could add chocolate. Well, I wouldn't add chocolate if you're doing the rainbow. You could add vanilla, almond, lemon, any kind of flavor. And then I picked vanilla. I don't know why. I was being extra and I put this in this container. It's so little.
You got a lot of people saying hi, Jerry.
Oh, hey everyone, I'm excited.
Everybody's throwing up their rainbows. And someone put, hold up, Jerry.
The crack sauce. I wonder if anyone is doing. I should have that right. And today my brother's helping me film. Everyone's busy. The last 30 seconds, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of water and vanilla. I mean, in my defense, I probably didn't have a smaller container. There you go. That's all you need to do. And I'm going to show you, it's going to be like a ribbon. So it's not even over whipped. That's the consistency you want. You don't want dry cakes. Now we're going to add the flour. And like I said, in the recipe I added baking powder. I said baking soda?
I think you did.
Baking powder to make it foolproof. And you're going to add this in about 2 to 3 stages. So you want to sprinkle some.
I don't think that's sprinkled.
No, I forgot I had the fan on. And when I was going like this, everything blew that way. Let me look here. There you go. Like everything just flew. So
You gotta be messy making the cake, eating the cake.
messy eating the cake. It's all messy here. We're all messy. Especially you. So when I first started baking, I didn't know. Like I was like what, 12, and the recipe said fold the batter. Wait, what? That's not a dirty joke. And I didn't know what fold meant, and I was like, how do you fold a batter? Do I like lift it and fold it? So when it comes to sponge cakes, you don't want to stir it, because if you stir it, you're gonna break down all the leavening you did. So folding is going bottom to top, bottom to top. I can't take myself serious right now. Alright, so from the bottom to the top. So from the center you go from the bottom to the top, from the bottom to the top, and that's called folding.
I didn't know cakes were so sexual.
Can't take it serious right now. We're talking about cracks in your cakes, bottoms to tops.
Anybody can have this cake.
This cake's for everybody. And there, that's called folding. So you want to fold, but you want to make sure that you don't over mix, just until all the dry is wet.
You don't want a dry cake. Make sure it's a wet cake.
And it doesn't have to be wet. Because we're still going to add food coloring to it, so we're going to continue to over mix it a little. So you don't want to see any lumps. And there you go. There you go, and I'm still folding.
Right.
There. Just for any emergency, I'll just pause the live. No, that's okay. So now, I have these little deli containers. So I have 6, because there's 6 colors of the rainbow. I don't know, I wanted to add a pink, but I don't think that's in the rainbow line.
The flags are back up. No.
I forgot about that. It's like so big. So you don't have to be precise about this. Like literally, don't complicate your life. It's a rainbow cake, right? I mean, if I was doing it for a client, I would measure the batter and divide it into equal portions. But you're human, right? So that's my spoon. So
You gotta go closer.
all closer. That's my spoon. So we're just going to divide it evenly, as much as humanly possible, into 6 containers. I don't know if you don't want to do all 6, you don't have to do all 6. If you want to do more than 6 and complicate your life, go ahead. That's on you. Like
Some people like complications. They like it rough.
if you want a complicated order, that's on you. I kind of did want to add pink on.
Why?
I always thought the rainbow had pink. And last night when I was doing the prepping, I remember about Roy G. Biv. I don't know, in art class he taught us Roy G. Biv, which is red, orange, yellow, green, and indigo.
Mm.
And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do, you're going to see, it's going to be kind of messy. I was like, no, I'm not doing pink. This dividing is taking longer than I thought. Why skip this one? See? I'm messy.
Don't forget to take your shots and enjoy today. Have fun.
Oh yeah, I
Drink.
actually took shots this morning before filming. That's why I'm sweating. I need more. So,
I need more.
after this, right now I'm enjoying, what was it, Starbucks refresher.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. So I hate this part. I'm not gonna wear gloves today, but normally I wear gloves because food coloring is crazy and it spreads like crazy. And I got a container for water, and I'll show you why. So we'll start with red. It always squirts on me, then I can't get the color out. I'm gonna stay quiet. Like yesterday, my whole hand was covered in every color in the world. So I got red. If you went to Jewel and got those little bottle dye, you're gonna need the whole bottle for each cake batter because that's, first of all, it's liquid, it's not gel, and it's not concentrated. But go ahead and use that. I know you could buy some gel food coloring, like at Michael's, but this is industrial coloring.
You mean Jewel? Jewel food coloring?
You have the tiny little
You
bottles.
said Jewel.
J-O.
You said Jewel.
How did I say J-O? I have been watching this show called 60 Days In. A lot.
Your homemade food coloring?
I'm gonna make whippets. That's a jail prison candy. Okay, and then blue. There goes the food coloring. So, you can use 6 spoons, but I'm not gonna complicate my life. And I have water here so I can clean it up. But I'm gonna start with yellow, then orange, and then red, because it doesn't really affect it. So again, you don't want to stir it. I know a lot of you like to stir things up and start fights. We're just gonna
All the pieces.
we're just gonna fold the coloring. Because like I said, we're trying to make sure we don't break up
So I guess
the bubbles.
Angie wants you to take another shot.
Angie, you should have been here. But don't worry, there's also next Saturday, Angie. So if you
There's a surprise next Saturday.
Yeah, a real good surprise. We're gonna have drags up in here. But Angie, if you're free next Saturday, you should come. So I have orange. See, you gotta think smart. Like, I'm not gonna wash more spoons if I don't have to.
Work smarter, not harder.
Right. And I always, the worst thing I hate to wash are spoons. Tiny little stuff, 'cause they take forever.
But no offense to the tiny little things.
Little spoons. So I got orange and then red. Pino's just walking around. Guys, it is like so hot in here, so if you see me sweating, it's because this kitchen is so damn hot.
And he was taking shots.
I was taking shots. So we got red. So see how nice the red is? Because a lot of red dyes actually turn it pink. So you have to dye it pink and then red. So this is why I have this here. Clean it up. Let's see, blue, violet, green. So we'll do blue and violet and then green last. I don't know, I feel like I said the colors wrong.
Or they're supposed to be orange. I mean, red, dumbass. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple.
Oh, it's all over me now.
Isn't that what people want?
I don't think it's in the fact. No, it's not. And I think that is the hardest part, really, mixing all these. You're going to see how fun it is when you actually pipe it. So you can go ahead and, you don't need piping bags. I'm a what is that word? I can't even think.
Free-handed?
No, I have too much to drink. No. A perfectionist. I like to use piping bags, but you don't have to because I know most people don't have piping bags at home, lying around their kitchen.
You can do ghetto style like me and use what are they called? Ziploc bags. Just cut the tip off.
That's not actually good. That's actually a good idea. Ziplocs. And then the last one, do this thing forever.
Just don't squeeze the bag too hard, 'cause it'll all go back in your face. Not the face, honey.
Not the face. Okay. Say at least here. I'll give you $10 if you drink this.
I've eaten worse.
Why is it so fucking hot? Oh, can I say that live? So now I got a cup and piping bags. Like I said, you don't need piping bags. You could actually just grab some and then scoop them into the pan. I like to complicate my life sometimes, so let me move this. This is ugly. You grab a cup, you put your piping bag here, and then we'll start with red. And the cool thing about the piping bag is you can make any design you want. And that's where you could be creative. I mean, is anybody having a pride party? I don't know how I feel about going out.
I'm swallowing their pride tonight.
So,
Someone said face shot. I mean, if you're into it, it's fine. No judgment here.
and then that's one. like a lot of people were quick to go out, and I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying I still stayed in. I'm like, I'll just bring the liquor in. And you want to position the piping bags in order with the rainbow color. Because I don't know if for you, but for me, I get confused and then I don't know which one comes next. And then the batter's running all the way down. So it's red.
Then positioning the bag in the cup correctly, you get the cream in there nice and quick instead of all over the cake.
We should just make this all dirty. This was trying to leave. It's like I had enough. I think I use neon green instead of regular green.
It does look neon.
This one's oozing out. Yeah. Anybody have some pride, embarrassing stories? I remember when I went with Betsy, we used to drink, put liquor in a water bottle. And then pretend it's water and just walk around pride drinking all day. And one time we were like right in front of the parade. I don't know if Betsy's watching it, but it was so funny. And we were so freaking drunk. We were like, oh my god, this water tastes good. And the cops right there looking at us like saying, you guys are idiots. Like, you know it's
They
not
already
water.
know.
Stop trying.
Don't hide your pride. You know what you're doing.
It was so funny though. But I mean, everyone's drunk. A lot of people are drunk, it's funny. And then we had this guy following us, and we had to hide in the 7-Eleven. It was funny.
Out of all the places, 7-Eleven.
That was the only place close by. I got 2 more. See, imagine if I would have done pink, it would have been way too much.
Betsy put, I laugh out louder, remember?
Betsy. That was the funniest price stuff. Like, we had to hide in a 7-Eleven because this guy was like following us. And he was like, you're so cute, you're so cute. And I don't know, I was drunk. And he was just following us. And I'm like, Betsy, look, there's a 7-Eleven. So we went inside 7-Eleven. And there was a line of people outside. And it was funny because we were watching him and his crew leave as we're just like right there looking like all creeped out. But it was fun. We had our book bags full of liquor and put it inside a water bottle. And then the last one is blue. Like I said, if you don't want to go through all this stuff, I'll save this. I can show you. Let's get rid of this. You can just scoop it with a spoon. Alright. So I think that's red, orange, Roy, yellow.
Roy yellow?
G. Bill. There you go. Blue and Roy G. Bill. Wherever my art teacher is, which got fired because we didn't have funding in our school. Thank you so much for teaching me that. Next,
He's at Wilbur.
Huh?
He's at Wilbur.
Wilbur. No, I had a girl teacher. No, that was for high school. I have a quarter sheet pen. You could do jelly roll pens.
Betsy, he's not innocent. Don't say that. Where is the innocence? Where?
Here's my piping bag. Right there, you see it. I always laugh at that. Okay. So, wait, she said I'm innocent.
She said you're innocent.
I am innocent.
But you're a liar.
That's why I was hiding at 7-Eleven.
You went to get more liquor, don't lie.
I was like, I'm a virgin, stay away. So I got a piping bag. No, a piping bag. I shouldn't have drank. That was too much alcohol. So I have a piping bag. I have a sheet pan, and you're gonna use kitchen spray.
What's wrong?
Pan coating spray. And you're gonna spray the edges. Tatiana, take care of your edges, girl. I miss Tatiana. I hope she's watching. So do this when you decide how you want to pipe your cake. I can't. This is so dirty. Like everything I say just comes out dirty. Like, so if you want to do like the design I did on the website, you want to pipe on an angle. Starting from the top to the bottom. And then if you want them vertical, you could do vertically from top to bottom, or you could do polka dots, you could swirl, do whatever you want. There's a part when you get creative. If you don't have piping bags, all you have to do is grab some of your batter and then gently place it on the pan and then fix it as you go. But you'll see this little extra work with the piping bags made it a lot more easier. So you're just going to snip it. And then I'm going to go diagonal. I'll start this way. So I'm just going to pipe about an inch of batter like this. Oh, it came out.
You're handling the bag a little too rough.
Then we'll do the orange. Same thing, about 1 inch. 1 inch is all you need. And then yellow. What?
You say 1 inch is all you need. You're all to lie.
No. I'm talking about the cake. So see how it's coming out so far? Do that. Same thing with the green. You're making all 5 viewers uncomfortable.
I wish more than 5.
Sorry, 6. And then the blue. I said and then the blue like it's the last one. So you want to bake this at 350 for literally 8 minutes. Just until you touch it and it's dry. If you over bake it, you won't be able to roll it. And like I said, it doesn't matter how it looks on the top because the bottom one is the only one that's going to show. So if you have mistakes on the top, it won't matter. And then you just go ahead and repeat everything until you run out of cake batter. It's actually looking really nice. I mean, obviously I'm making it. Oh no, I did it right. I thought I screwed up some colors. Like literally this morning, I drank too little.
Carlos, but what am I watching? You're watching.
I don't even know what you're watching.
How to make it eat a cake.
How to eat a cake. And you know what? Like I woke up this morning, had to take a few shots, and I just felt so drained today. Like literally so drained. If you guys would have saw, I had a tiny little flag right here. And Steve came and put all this up because that's your flag?
I gotta show them how small it is.
Don't show them.
This is all he had up. This tiny little flag.
There is shame. So then, when you're done, it should look like this. And that's cool. So with the leftover batter, you're going to go ahead and pipe on top of each color to give it height. So all the reds get extra red. And then garbage. All the purple, all the orange get extra orange. And like I said, I have more batter than you will. Because I developed my recipe for the live video just in case I didn't have enough. I didn't want to look like an idiot, even though I already look like an idiot every day. And then blue. And then purple, violet, whatever you call it. And it should spread. So then it should look like this.
Jerry! It was the Starbucks!
And it should look like this. It's actually nice. It looks good on camera. Look, that's my cake.
Oh my god, imagine you drop it.
And the oven's not on, but I will bake this later. Because Steve is showing you.
Why?
Okay. So, I wish life was this easy. Like, look. I have one already made. I made it last night. Wouldn't it be nice if life was this easy? Like, why wouldn't make this cake? You press a button and the cake is made. Okay, so another foolproof thing. So see how easy that was? Like literally, I just piped it and it baked by itself. But it's so easy, anyone can make it. And then I made simple syrup. So simple syrup, I'm just letting this so hot in here. Simple syrup literally is sugar and water, equal amounts of sugar, equal amounts of water, and we're gonna soak the cake.
Alex says to say hi.
Say hi.
His
Hi, Alex. Oh, if you guys didn't know, Alex used to film all my YouTube videos. He's probably mad because you're replacing him right now. It just went to follow.
I know it's so stupid. Why did it do that? I wasn't even ready or nothing. Fucking me.
Okay, so back to this.
I gotta end it.
My simple syrup ready. This guy's getting annoying. And this is literally so versatile. Like, you could fill it with whatever. I can't take this serious. What's another word for versatile? It's your burst cake. Like, literally, you could fill it with whatever you want. You don't have to do buttercream. You could do chocolate. You could do mousse. You could grab ice cream and melt it a little and put it on top. You could do jelly, because originally these had jelly in it. That's what they're called, jelly rolls. So you could fill it with whatever you want, but I went ahead and made buttercream. Because the mixer's too loud. I wasn't going to have the mixer running for 15 minutes and then not hear me. So your cake might be a little tacky. So to fix that, you put sugar. So you grab some sugar.
I'm on my knees now so the camera won't see me.
You what?
I'm on my knees now so the camera won't see me.
And then you sprinkle it on top. There you go. So now it's less tacky. And this is going to be your center, so I'll put a little more. You don't want it to be sticky because you're going to peel this off. And then you can use this to actually, oh, it looks so pretty on camera. So you can actually roll it. So again.
So Kevin Pro, we've all been versed once.
Oh, this is so funny. I did not expect it to be this way. I'm actually not messy, people, like for real.
Don't lie.
I'm very professional. No, but it's so funny. So now you're gonna make a rain on your cake. Make it rain. So that's gonna prevent it from cracking. Like I said, you don't want to crack on the cake. So that's gonna prevent the cracking. You can flavor your syrup, it's up to you. And then flavor your buttercream, it's up to you. So now that I have this, we're going to put our filling in the cake. You got to fill the cake. I think that's enough. I think I made too much. And again, the buttercream recipe is online on my website, so you can check that out. And then just spread the filling. I think the one I did online was chocolate.
Carlos asked, can I go down there just to eat chips and he won't say anything?
Just to what?
Eat chips.
No. Jesse, you missed it. Like, I put the cake in the oven, and the camera turned while I was live, and it was recording steam.
I wasn't even ready or anything.
And that's my biggest fear with being live. That's why I hate live. Like, when you film for TV or
It's on
something,
my tits and everything.
you could edit it, but live you can't edit. So whatever.
It showed all my messy hair, my tits and everything.
His tits were hanging. Alright. And then next, oh, sprinkles. So we have rainbow sprinkles. You can go ahead and add rainbow sprinkles. I mean, you don't have to, but. So, your cake should look like this so far. Okay? And then comes the rolling. Like, you want to start in the center. You can actually use the back paper to help you roll. If there's a crack, I mean, it's fine. You're going to eat it anyways. And then you go ahead and roll. Mine's too tight, it cracked a little. The kid looked. I was gonna stay quiet. Oh my god, it actually looks like
That's a big crack.
Be nice. And then there you have it. Look, my rainbow roll cake. Now that isn't that badass. So now this serves 8 people. I don't want to cut it. It looks so nice. But let's go ahead and cut it.
You always gotta cut the cake.
I'm using my serrating knife. So you cut it in half. And then clean it after every cut. Oh my god, you're so close. What? And there you go. A rainbow roll cake. And then you go ahead and just cut into whatever pieces you want. So, besides all that dirty talk from this friggin' cake, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will do another live video. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to make till Monday. If you go to jerrytavia.com and then scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll have all the sections of this, and you'll see on Monday what we're going to make. Is going to be a surprise. So again, if you do make this, you don't have to make this. You can make polka dots. You can do whatever design you want. Take a picture, hashtag it, swallow your pride, and we will pick the nicest ones and put them on their website. And then we're going to raffle out a little prize. So I'll see you back when Saturday? Next Saturday at 1 o'clock. Same
The
time.
27th.
The 27th. And you'll see the surprise cake that we're going to make. So go out there, celebrate Pride, drink, get crazy, get ratchet.
Be safe.
Be safe. That means order a lift. And then I'll
Order
see you
lift. Use protection in the face and everywhere else.
Wear a face shield. Those are in right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.